Baseball in the International League coming your way. It's the Toledo Mud Hens going up against the Indianapolis Indians. We'll be back to get this one started after this. We're almost ready to get this one going. And on the mound today, Clyde Duncan. Not hard to see at all. He has been outstanding. With an ERA down near just 1.00, you're in extremely rarefied air. I mean, Justin Verlander had one of the best minor league seasons of all time back in 2005, and his ERA was 1.29. So with this pitcher, the pace he's on this season is truly remarkable. We'll see if he can bring that ERA down even further by putting up a shutout performance. Out to center. Bay going back on this one. Out number one on the grab.
Not accepted. The right fielder. Brady.
Next to hit, the right fielder, number 11. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. Center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Two down.
The left fielder, Justin Henry.
Base is empty with two out. The left fielder, the next to hit. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And that one fouled off. Two down and nobody aboard. And we're just getting going here in the top of the first. This one is labeled. That skips over the fence. It's an automatic double. Great swing on that one. Loud contact coming off the bat, and he's rewarded with the automatic double. Nice productive at bat. So a runner aboard, the first baseman getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Nice job to get into scoring position with two out, and now he could come in on a base hit. I'm sure the cleanup hitter is thinking about how he can do just that. Man at second with two down. Cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. That's in there. It's a ball and two strikes.
1-2.
Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at second with two down. No. Just misses. 2-2. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike three. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. You always want to set the tone early on in a game, but this is not the tone they were looking for. The two-out error puts some more pressure on this pitcher. Let's see how he responds. So two down. Here's the third baseman, Max Anderson. Struggling to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. Fouled off, he was late. Runners at the corner posts with two away. Now a fly ball to right center. The right fielder under it. Pulls it down. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of the first. And there is no score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, number 79. Better than 3 strikeouts per walk this season, and that's a great sign for his development. It's hard to move up the ladder when you're walking a ton of hitters, and it's hard to win a lot of games when you're clogging the bases. I'm sure they like seeing how he limits traffic on the base paths. And stepping in, the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae.
Ji-Hwan Bae.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Cut on and missed. 96-mile-per-hour heater. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. In there. And so now it's 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Oh, doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. On the ground to first, boots it. Put the throw to first easily in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. 1 out and the base is empty. Two 2-1 pitch upcoming.
No.
Bounced up the middle and handles this chance. On the run, throw to first. Not in time, he's safe. And that's an advantage count paying off for the hitter. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Mitch Jed. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw to first. Back in safely on the dive. Runner at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. Runner in scoring position now with a big hitter at the plate, and that may shift the strategy on the mound. In a tie game like this, they may just elect to pitch to the next batter. Here's the 1-2 offering. And another ball. One out with a runner at second. That one misses. And the count is full. What a take with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3.
Batting fourth.
Edward Olivares will hit next. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. There's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Good job with that fastball low in the zone. It's most effective when you can spot it on the corners. And again on 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Gonzalez on at second with 2 away. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. That one is foul. We'll see another. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds or locations, if only to change things around. Rolls away a little bit. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Two and two, and pitch. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. Once again on 2-2. Pop up, foul on the right side. The first baseman drifting towards this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, number 17.
How you lead.
Duncan, the tall righty, just 21 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2024.
1-0.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back. That one hops against the fence. That's a leadoff double. So up next, Corey Joyce. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. At the plate, the catcher, number 34. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1.
No.
Just missed.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
1-2.
That one is way inside. To the right side. Fires to first on the run. In time. Out.
That is done. The pitcher, Ty Madden.
The pitcher digs in now. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Check swing, held up. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top of the second. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the end of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the dish, the right fielder.
The right fielder, Sammy Hardy.
Trying to bunt for a hit. In there safely.
No, he's in there safe.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Dominic Smith now at the plate. That's in for a strike. It's ball 1. One pitch fouled away. Runner at first, nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he grounds it to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it, hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Anthony Bemboom in the box now, takes strike 1. On 0-1, the delivery. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Good job to let the low one go there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Looked like he was sitting off speed fouling that fastball back. that's downstairs and outside. The Indians hoping to get on the board first. Bottom half of the second inning. On the ground, could be two. The throw to second. On to first, and it's a double play.
Batting in, the shortstop, Papa Chandler.
The shortstop getting ready to hit. Oh and 1. And Freddie Ferguson calls it a swing. Oh and 2 now.
Ball.
On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. And a miss. That's a strikeout. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We've played 2 innings. We're all tied, 0-0. We're back here at the ballpark. Leading off, Max Clark.
Number 9, Max Clark.
1-0. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss. That's a teachable moment for this hitter. He knows he shouldn't have been late swinging on that 2-0 fastball. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one's pretty deep. And this ball is gone. A solo shot. 8th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer half, but he kept the hands in and blasted that one out for the round tripper. And now at the plate, the right fielder, number 11. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. And a curve misses outside. This pitcher needs to get right in a hurry. He's already given up a homer, and the next hitters he'll have to face are plenty good themselves. Next pitch, in for a strike. That's a strikeout. Stepping in, the left fielder, number 82. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Look out, and it hit the batter. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. On to pinch run, Parker Meadows. Next to hit, the first baseman, number 23. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Meadows leading off first with one away. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Uh-oh, back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now. Max Anderson will hit next.
Number 10.
First pitch just misses. One out, runners at first and second. That one catches the zone. And 1-1 now. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. That one misses. And that's ball two. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. And now we're all filled up at 3-2. The second baseman to bat next. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one. And that's two. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And the home team's down a run. Now into the ballgame on defense, Parker Meadows. Now out in left field. Duncan digs in now. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Pitch misses. And it's 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit. This one high in the air, out to left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3.
And now the center fielder, Ji-Hwan Bae. Grounded out the first time. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive, curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. Now at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. Reached on an infield single the first time. Bounces this one to second and handles that one. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Mud Hens on top, 1-0. The second baseman now at the plate.
The second baseman, how you lose.
sliced down the right side. Oh, 1 now. Lifted in the air to right center. The right fielder settles under it. Brings it in for the out.
The batter, number 20.
And now the shortstop, Corey Joyce. Flied out the first time. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. That one's in there. It's now 1-1. Foul ball there. And the 1-2. Fly ball down the line. The right fielder should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now batter, the catcher, Cody Freeman.
Base is empty with 2 out. And here's the catcher. 0 for 1 so far. That's a hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Pitcher brought the challenge pitch, a heater right down the pipe, and he was definitely geared up for it. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Close, doesn't get the call. Here comes the 1-0. And another ball. I don't think he's working around this hitter. Just seems like he's missing his command. And now the 2-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And there's a ball. And that one fouled off. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Payoff pitch. Here's a pop-up. Bamboo under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway through the 4th. The Mud Hens out front here, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Mitch Jett.
Third baseman, number 7.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Missed inside with the curveball. Out to short. Throw not even close to in time. He's safe. That's doing the job right there. Whenever you lead off an inning, you're focused on getting on base and setting up your teammates to drive you in. And next, the cleanup hitter, Edward Olivares. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, out. Home team down by 1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left. Meadows under it. Makes the catch for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken him down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. And now the right fielder. There's a strike. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Held in check this inning. Still behind, 1-0 to score. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Clark, only 20 years old, a former first rounder in 2023. The 0-1.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side and handles this chance. One away here in the 5th. That's some excellent range he showed at second base on that play. He had to go way into shallow right field, then get into a good position to throw to first for the out. Very impressive. And here at the plate, the right fielder, number 11. First pitch misses, ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Two and 0, here's the pitch. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. And it's even up.
2-2.
And another ball. He'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. And now the full count offering. Cranked out to right center. Long run hustling after this one. 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Parker Meadows.
Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Parker Meadows. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance here. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one's popped in the air into right. The right fielder gets under it. Makes the grab. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Mud Hens on top here. 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Activity for the first time in that bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the count 1-2. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Far
2-2.
inside, nearly clipped the batter. That's off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. Ground ball to third, and handles that one. Slings it across. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Anthony Bemboom.
Here's the catcher, Anthony Bemboom. Hit into a double play the first time around. This is outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
The Indians down a run, bottom half of the 5th. Swing and a drive. Flying after this one. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. That's a nice swing for the automatic double there. He gets to just amble into second base and wait for his teammate to drive him in. And the next batter, the shortstop, number 57. And there's a curve through for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1 offering. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the swinging strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The pitcher,
Clyde
18.
Duncan getting ready to hit. Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Nice eye right there. Bemboom at second, 2 away. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2. Even with the run-scoring chance here, you have to stay aggressive and attack the zone, knowing that it's a pitcher at the plate. And another ball. With the hitting ability he's shown, I think the pitcher needs to attack more aggressively. This isn't a batter who strikes fear into your heart out there. Bounce to third, and it's just foul. That was close. Got the strikeout. That's the third out. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Fritz McClendon, looking to keep this close.
McClendon.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And here's the first baseman.
Number 23, Chris Myers.
And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Number 78, getting loose out there. And pops it up. The shortstop drifts towards it. hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 10.
And now, Max Anderson. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. The 1-0 pitch. Just missed. Up the middle, Gonzalez. Gathers and throws to first. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. The second baseman, the next to hit. 1 for 2. And a ground ball to first. Will do it alone. Play made. That ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Mud Hens have the lead, 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark, and now Ji-hwan Bae.
The center fielder, Ji-hwan Bae.
And that one nearly hit him. Next one's fouled back. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Collects, fires to first. Out. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The second baseman, Nick.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that clips the inside corner. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Popped up. The second baseman has this one sized up. Makes the call and the grab.
The batter, number 7.
Now the third baseman, Mitch Jeb. Hard hit, right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. The Mud Hens with the lead, 1-0. Ryder Ryan takes over on the mound. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Corey Joyce.
Number 20.
That one in there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Line drive, and it's caught. Digging in, the catcher, number 34. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That one missed. And the slider just misses. That one in the air to center field. Bay sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ty Madden.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they go quietly here. Time to stretch. The Mud Hens out front, 1-0. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
The right fielder will hit next. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mason Englert up and loosening in the pen. White also throwing. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Right through there for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. That's down and away. Nice take.
2 strikes.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. Not close with that one. And now it's 3-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. 3-2 now. And ball 4, missed down low. Good patient at bat right there. Maybe that'll help get things going.
Number 12, Dominic.
1 away and a runner at first. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Fastball for a strike. Nice outing working late into this game, and a first pitch strike rate better than 70%. The pitching coach will give him props for that. One-run game, 1 on and 1 out.
One, two.
In the dirt. No movement on the bases. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 out. Now a chance for Anthony Bemboom.
The catcher.
With the speed at first base, it'll be interesting to see how the pitcher approaches this situation. Varying timing, using your disengagements wisely, everything has to come together. Move over to first, trying to keep the runner close. And a strike. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Missed inside with the curveball. One and one. Here's the pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutout frames now. The Mud Hens lead it 1-0. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Colin Selby on to pitch now, and he's in the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Jason DeLay into the game as well as part of the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 55, Jason DeLay.
We head back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Max Clark. Already a homer for him in this one. And misses inside. Selby measures 6'2". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball too high.
Chases a high fastball there. I don't know how you catch up to that one. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one is inside for ball 1. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Line drive, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's how you want to do it on a hard fastball. Put the front foot down, kept his hands tight to the body, and barreled it up for a knock. Next up, Parker Meadows. And it's a pop-up. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. The first baseman digs in now. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. That one to first. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Mud Hens have the edge, 1-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Mason Englert. Will get to work on holding this lead. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. And now the shortstop, number 57. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this Swing and a miss, late cut there. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Johnny Kuhn, the anchor of the staff, getting ready to close this one out. The pitch. Hard liner. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. No outs. Runner at first. Jason DeLay getting ready to hit. Came into the game on defense. First trip to the plate here. Ground ball left side. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
The center fielder, number 3, Ji-hwan Bae.
Here's the center fielder, Ji-hwan Bae. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one pulled foul. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing in this inning. They still trail 1-0. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Max Anderson. That one finds the zone. Activity in the bullpen, number 78, appears to be getting loose. Oviedo warming up as well. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Now here's the 0-2. Struck him out looking. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. The second baseman, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses. And that's ball 3. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Grounds this one to the right side. Takes it to first for the out.
The batter, number 20.
Base is empty with 2 out. Corey Joyce now at the plate. This one is in there. Strike 1. I'm a bit surprised he didn't swing at that fastball. He might have gotten locked up. Out in front, ripped foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the dirt.
1-2.
2 down and nobody aboard here in the top of the 9th. And caught it behind the back. And that is a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Midway through the 9th. The Mud Hens on top here, 1-0. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Johnny Kuhn, on to try and lock this thing up.
Number 13, Johnny Kuhn. Now playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 7.
Well, it's a one-run ball game, and here is Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one stayed in the tunnel for a good long while. Excellent pitch. One-run game in the bottom of the 9th. And now it's even up. Swings and misses. Not looking good there. He may need to choke up or start that front foot sooner to catch up to this stuff. That one skips in the dirt. And this one lifted to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Mitch Jebb. That's in there for strike 1. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. And the count 1-2. Gets him swinging.
Now batting.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. The batter now, Edward Olivares. And that one fouled off. Two outs and nobody aboard. Strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got him looking. And the home crowd leaves disappointed as this one draws to a close. The final 1-0. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Mud Hens, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Indianapolis, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. Time in the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.